All right, welcome. It is time to begin the agents. We have been unraveling a mystery over many months here, as there has been various organizations working in and throughout the empire that have framed our people, and we're on some of the last ones to undo this as they find themselves quickly traveling towards an island trying to find Oda, who is the daughter of an intelligence agent whom they had contact with on the train to the area and had been getting much intelligence over the strange workings. Fiendish plots are revealing themselves that have been trying to come here from another world um, with help from those in charge. And so the reason for all of this and the time frame is running short. If our agents do not unravel this, this could definitely spell a doom and different reality for Corel if these forces from the foul plains and fire realms are not quenched. Armed with their Ethereum weapons, they are ready to proceed. Now, after navigating beneath stormy seas, you reach the destination marked on your map. You find a small but verdant tropical island rising from the calm waters of a beautiful sunny day. An elegant wooden dock extends from the island, surrounded by cerulean water on both sides. From the dock, a graceful arched marble gate leads to a plaza covered in white stone and blue jeweled tiles that sparkle on the sunlight. Lush trees stand in the distance to the left, and a sandy beach meanders to the right. So Captain, specifically Captain Phelan Marath, says, all right, we can moor at the dock.
Thank you, Captain. You've been a great help.
Other than volcanoes exploding and wild boars, is there any other dangers that might potentially be on islands like this? Naturally.
I mean, wildlife. I am not familiar with this island. I will ask, though, is anyone from a wealthy background or nobility?
I believe I am.
I am too.
Okay. You both can give me history checks.
History. I got 21.
11.
Fortunately, you do not recall this.
Even a 21. Woof.
Yeah.
Not make the DC.
It is surely a beautiful island. Too bad we can't take a vacation.
Based on the map, is there an area of the island that I might think somebody would think is safe to hide in?
You don't have a lot of information just yet about it.
Okay.
I mean, from looking at it, one thing is you came in through a thick fog you can see that surrounds the island. Though the weather here seems very nice. from where you are docking, you basically see a beach. There's this little pavilion, and then what looks like what is essentially sorry, like a setup for like food and eating and that type of thing. And from beyond that, it is thick jungle. Though there do seem to be paths that might lead various ways to go about, but that is sort of what you take in when you first arrive.
And pavilion looks abandoned or functioning?
Well, we get to that actually when we're ready to actually disembark and get going.
Gotcha.
Because right now, kind of getting your first inclinations, I don't think you can go quite from here.
As we are getting closer, I'll tell everyone to start getting around and huddling close. At least if they need to do something, stay within 30 feet of me. And then I'll start performing the ritual of water walk.
Nice. Dr. Cora, you immediately recognize there is like this like energy to the air that almost energizes all of you. You feel a little bit sprier. But Corey, you recognize immediately as ether background.
Ah.
It's very unstable. As such, all items that you have that have charges only have half their amount of charges as maximum.
What if they have one charge?
Not less than one.
Okay.
Cool.
So that is their max. So even if they regain charges or however that mechanic would work on them, they would only go up to that half of the maximum.
Are charges different than uses? Like a potion has a use, not a charge, right?
Right.
Okay, cool.
I actually thought my thing had a charge, but I guess it's not. It's just how it is.
Yeah. No, charge is usually something where you roll a dice to, like a wand of magic missiles is a
Right.
charged item. So that would have half its normal stuff.
And my
I
gem
think,
of
like-
brightness.
Yeah, which means some items might not be able to do their full power here.
And like ether pistols, I think also.
Yeah, I think the pistols are similar. All right. Anything before you disembark?
Oh, I don't think so. At least with me.
Not for me either.
All right.
I'm good.
Oh, good.
All right. Jackie, you good?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, did you get off? A halfling and an elf walk quickly towards you from a patent building at the edge of the plaza, holding pamphlets and smiling. Halfling, big smile. Welcome to Bud. My name is Bon. I want to welcome you to Brine Spell. I wasn't expecting but I'm so happy that you have found this piece of paradise. Sorry, this is my associate Vivan here, and Vivan immediately says, "Yes, and I must excuse myself. I have to deal with some resort business. Thank you so much." Vivan, rather. I'm sorry, Ban. So Ban goes, I do have some things to deal with, but Vivan can absolutely take care of you. Have no worries while you're here. We're well guarded, and you see there's guards that stand on the shore. that are watching you, but they're also scanning the nearby waters very suspiciously, one could say. But he goes, before he goes, anything that you need, or if um,
Well, we work with SEPS, and I'll bring out the old SEPS badge, the Coastal Environmental Protective Service.
oh my,
Yeah, so we'll just be checking around, making sure your waters and coast are safe, and that nothing's foreign is taking over the local ecology.
Hmm. Of course, of course, of course. Um, you are more than welcome to go about your business here. And of course, Vivan, you will take care of them. Yes, yes, they say. I go,
And if we can kill two birds with one stone, we'll do our job. And as long as you provide great accommodations, we'll also rate you guys very highly on Whelp.
very good. On that note, how many of you will be staying with us? Says Vivan.
The five of us.
The five? Just the five? Okay, excellent. And how long will be your stay, please?
We're hoping to get this work done in 3 to 4 days.
Very good. Any special diet restrictions?
Mhm. No, just watch what this guy eats as I thumb over to GLO.
No meat,
No.
and if you could make the dairy, well, just use all non-fat products.
So not dairy. Excellent.
Exactly. Also, if you do serve cheese, that's okay, but I only prefer if it's a small amount of Swiss and on the side.
I see.
If you have
So
bread,
no fat except for the cheese.
no, I don't actually want to eat the cheese. I just mean it needs to be off to the side.
So
So
don't.
what are you going to do? Stare at it?
Okay.
It's just for decoration. And also, if you use bread, I prefer the whole grain.
Mhm.
Make sure it's been toasted.
Toasted.
Not so much that it's burnt or, hard, but just a little tinge of warmth.
I certainly see what everyone can do.
Okay. I have a couple of more notes.
Mhm.
Okay. So, do you serve breakfast here?
Yes, we serve 3 meals.
Really? What do you usually serve for breakfast?
Oh, we have various things, some meat that we take from the island, as well as various spread fruits and vegetables and these types of things, as well as this delicious thing someone just came up with called the bagel. It's absolutely amazing.
Okay, I don't mind that. Just make sure the meat products are out of it.
Current, yes, of course. It would be a sampling, so you could avoid it or not. That we usually have some smoked salmon and that type of thing you could avoid, and you could just have the, it's more of a pick your own type of thing.
And you have coffee?
Of course.
What types of items do you have to include in coffee here?
Were there any restrictions we need to know about to make sure that aren't accidentally included?
Not so much restrictions, just I do like to flavor it myself.
I see. So, yes, we have interesting flavor in coffee. I've never considered such a thing. That's something we could see what's available. I will put that note in.
If you do brunch, I do like grapes.
I do have a question. Do you have a special local tea variety? I am a big fan.
Tea? Yes. We have 3 teas. That you will be able to see once things are served and
I'm
such.
excited.
Was I right to understand that you said you grow and forage your produce here on the island?
Much of it, yes. There are some things that are brought in, but for the most
I
part,
do
we try to
think-
do as much local as we can.
we would like to professionally take a look at your process, how you do that. If you have fields that you forage from, or I think we'd like to take a look just to, monitor for SEPs, obviously.
Of
That
course.
is, we did have an issue at another town where their crops were being affected. So we want to make sure that obviously you're able to provide the best service that you can.
Hmm.
And while we're on it, this fog that surrounds the island, is that a typical climate for you?
Oh yes, absolutely. That is what is standard.
Interesting.
Yes, I'm told that it has, let's say, things to do with the weather. Here, you be pleased to know that it's all carefully controlled. It's always about this temperature, about this weather. It only rains a certain amount every day, just enough so the plants have what they need, and then it dutifully will move on. So only it will vary upon some of the water consumption of the plants for some other activities of animal life, but usually only 15 to 20 minutes of heavy rain, and then clear skies once again.
You do that on purpose, or that's a natural phenomenon?
Oh, it's all with what's going on. I don't know all the ins and outs of the Ethereum and all that here, but it is a part of how things work. I'm assuming it's set up, so.
Gotcha. And I don't know if you've heard, but one of the adjacent islands, their volcano just erupted, and I was just
Oh
wondering
my.
are there any natural hazards here on your island that we should be aware of?
The waters are extremely dangerous. We advise, besides the beach itself, of course, you're free to enjoy that. The guards are there to keep an outlook on anything too insane. But besides the official beach, which is right next to the dock, she motions to it. I would avoid the waters and
And
stay
these-
on the appropriate paths.
That won't be a problem.
And the guards you're talking about posted over here, they would notice if somebody came on the island. Everybody here has to be welcomed by you folks.
Well, they certainly would look here. Well, let's go. One question before we get to that, actually, is just who do I send the bill to?
Oh, well, that's easy. My father will take care of it. You can just send it to me.
Who's your father?
Well, I call him Dad.
I need name and address, please.
He prefers not to give his name and address.
Okay, who can I send the final invoice to for your stay, where I can have their name and address to send it to them?
It's fine. You can just hand it over to me, I guess.
Do you know how to make lemon tahini dressing?
That's a question we could certainly take up with the chef. Okay, cool. So if it's going to be you, sir, I do not know if you're backing, so I do need 100 gold group setup fee.
I hand that over. I typically don't spend a lot of what we get from the agents, so
Excellent. Then furthermore, it's going to be 10 gold per day per person for our experience.
I can pay that up front. That's fine.
Oh, well, that would be very good.
Let me give you 3 days. We don't want to overpay if we die on the job.
Of course, sir. Excellent. Good to know that things are working such a way. So you can.
Yeah, 150.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that off too.
Excellent. Well, prepaid bonds, like really, they go really like that. In that case, so you were asking about this. She takes out these little pins. She gives you. She gives one to each of you. Says this is your visitor pin. This will identify you as being able to be here. Anybody without a pin is investigated, detained, and those types of things. Please be aware there are certain areas that are off limits to visitors, and then you will simply be investigated. But I know you have your job, so if you find yourself have to go in there, we could probably work around that on a one-to-one basis once you've done. Certainly, the regular guest areas you can have some time investigating. Before that,
Of course. Yes, if we deem that our investigation will lead to one of these restricted areas, of course, we do not want to prevent you from doing your job, and we will make it quietly and quickly as possible. And we'll head to your customer services or your director to do that as quietly as possible without preventing you doing your job to the best of your ability.
I always make sure things are good. Yes.
Real quick, can I look them over to see if they're wearing a badge similar to ours, but like slightly different, to emphasize that they're like workers?
Another pin, like an employee pin.
Yeah,
Smart.
Trying to see if she has a different pen.
yeah. I'm trying to see if like I'm trying to memorize what it looks like and just like get its design down.
Oh, absolutely. Give me a quick intelligence check.
Cool. All right. 16.
Okay. So, all right. So she has particularly a green pin. She handed all of you a bronze pin.
They otherwise look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I could tinker that shit easy.
As I look, as like we see more employees, I'm gonna try to keep notes of all the different pins I can see if that's possible.
Okay.
Like now, I'm kind of having my eyes out to see if there's other colors.
You got it. You do see that the guards on beach are wearing red pins.
The guard uniform, something I could probably create with simple, like my disguise kit using the different materials that are in there.
Mhm.
Okay. Just want to know. I don't know about you guys, but I really want to drink something tropically alcoholic out of some fruit at this place. Kind of just brings it out of me.
I wouldn't mind some mint infused water myself.
Yeah, you do that, Holly. As we're walking around trying to, I guess, situate ourselves. Now, how I guess what I'm gonna do if they have they gave us pamphlets, right? I believe.
They have handed you a map, which I'll
Okay.
go ahead and put through.
Cool. Yeah, because one of the things I want to know is how big is this compound, and then how big is the island in square footage, miles or square miles?
You got it.
I want to study the map too. Figure out locations of things, and since I know Deus would be trying to think of like where would this secret prison be on this resort, this mysterious resort.
Well, I'm able actually to probably lock her down. I just wanted to really get a feel for how big this place is. She's 1,000 feet from where I stand, and where we walk through, I should be able to get a ping on her.
All right. So as far as roughly as you're trying to gauge the area, yeah, you don't think the island is much bigger than 1,000 feet?
Perfect. And what I'll probably do is just duck behind a tree real quick, even though a lot of my spells I can do it very subtly. with my background, I'm just going to quickly cast and start concentrating locate creature, and doing it on. I believe we're doing it on Oda, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Oda rocks, who I am familiar with, and we'll try to sense the direction of that creature's location and know if it's moving and the direction of that movement.
Gotcha. In that case, roll a d20.
All right. $17.
So 17. Okay, cool. So you do feel as you cast this magic, very visibly around you, there are sparks of Ethereum.
Oh, snaps.
There's this, and they both kind of oh my. Please be aware, spellcasting is discouraged. Well, I guess let you off with this warning. Please, we don't get many spellcasters here, but please, it can have quite different effects. So I'm not sure what you just did, but please don't do it again.
Sorry, it makes our job a bit easier, but I understand. We'll just have to do it old school. Thank you for the warning.
Deus is like, oh, great.
Okay. You do not detect Oda.
Okay. I'll continue concentrating on it as long as I can, just in case anything pops up. It's up to 1 hour. We still have water walk as well for an hour. That is not concentration. Just so everyone is aware.
Based on what they said, did I get the sense that they meant that the Ethereum in the air would make spells unreliable, or it just makes it known that they've been cast?
It seems like it could be a bit chaotic.
Gotcha.
In addition, as you're feeling this too, now that you've cast a spell,
Okay.
that the range here is reduced by half, as well as the area of effect.
Okay. So I'll
So, like fireball would be 10-foot radius instead of 20-foot radius.
Oh wow. Does the duration still the same?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we should get moving. It's very possible we might find what we're looking for. It's just not around here. Why don't we take a beautiful walk on the paths?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
All right.
It came on the dock side, right, which is the west side, I believe.
East.
The east. Oh, that east. Okay, yeah. I was looking at the white dock. I did not
Beach,
even
yeah.
sound that. Yeah, I didn't even see that brown one. Okay, then I think we'll probably start going north around the loop, just to see if I can feel it. Any changes in that? Since it's been reduced to 500 feet, I just want to make sure we're covering our bases, I guess.
Absolutely.
And then I guess then we'll be able to take a good intake of what we find on the trails or near the trails, see any wildlife, maybe if they have any secret, I don't know, constructs hidden in the forest that are spying on people, things like that.
As you first begin here, as Bonavivon leave, you do see coming up there is a human who comes up, giving you a slight nod, and you recognize them. It's the same person who you had taken and rescued from Natalie Trace. Eth Gunt.
What kind of badge do they have?
They have the same color as yours.
Gotcha.
As they come up and go, it's good to see you. I didn't expect to see all you here.
Does this person look familiar?
Yeah, it's an agent that we rescued from a previous mission. The one where, like GLO was like, would like impersonating all the guards and turning people against each other.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was badly beaten the last time you saw him. Comes. Are you here for relaxation too, or is this a mission?
Excuse me, sir. We work for the Coastal Environmental Protective Services.
The Vivan and them have left, but he goes. My mistake. I must have mistaken you for somebody else. The people. I thought you were. I just hadn't seen them in a long time, but I'm very warm towards them. I myself am kind of tired of relaxing here, but they keep telling me that's going to be days before they can get me out. And anyway, but I guess if you want to be any information about here, I've been here long enough and I'm bored out of my mind, so I would be happy to help you in your, I guess, investigation. But sorry to waste your time.
It's never a waste. We appreciate all the patronage, and if you can help in your insights of your stay here, we would gladly talk about it over lunch or dinner or whatever.
Oh, sure. My mistake.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be rude to him or anything. I just think we should try to play it as we can. You know.
Exactly.
I don't know who that was.
Has
That's true.
has he left us? And
Yeah,
we're
he's
alone?
left. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I think this place might be someplace they send agents to recuperate.
That guy was an agent?
He
Yeah.
was.
Well, then why aren't we talking to him?
We will. We just need to. We don't want to associate with ourselves with anyone right away. We never know who's watching.
I also understand this might be hypocritical because we've all been in both places, but I find it strange that we're running into Eth Gunt on two missions implicated in like our big conspiracy.
Well, and that's what we are here to find out. I think there's just a lot that we don't know and aren't aware of. It is certainly bigger than I thought.
Well, maybe I could talk to him.
And welcome to, but there will be time for that. We'll catch him at dinner.
No, I just meant he doesn't know I'm an agent.
That is true. He thinks that you're with actual SIPs. So we are going to take a walk, though, Dr. Hawkins. So if you want to talk to him, I would say that to meet us back in the beginning of the loop, if you're going to go do that real quick. It shouldn't take us too long to walk around. It's probably about a mile loop. We should be back in 10-15 minutes.
Okay. So when you begin to first make your way up, you do see a little like outdoor, almost pavilion area. There, and it's about 20 foot by 20 foot. There's a mural painted on it of a silver beach and a sunny sky. It doesn't look like there's a door or anything like that. But it is like it's pavilion. Then the like kind of inside underneath it is like walled in, so you don't see how you'd access the inner area.
Interesting. It surely would be a nice place to climb on and watch the sunset.
Right.
Is there quite a bit of like foot traffic around, or does it seem like
There's various people around,
okay?
kind of milling about. But so it's up to you if you would like to go towards what looks like to be a type of grotto or kind of a dining area.
Oh, it's a dining area within the grotto.
No, it's two ways. So you look on. There's like the grotto, like
Is like
to
the north or the south?
Yeah. So the north is more like the dining. South is where the grotto is.
Well, we're gonna check it all. What do you say? Check out some of that food and see how it's smelling over there.
Oh, I agree. I actually think we're probably gonna find some interesting stuff by the grotto. So let's get the simple stuff out of the way.
I would agree.
I'm also wondering what Gunt might be thinking if we're going to keep playing the Seps angle of perhaps that this is an internal review. You know, based on his assumption, what he thinks we're doing here. Because he knows who we are. He knows because we rescued him. But we're also pretending that we aren't those people that rescued him.
So you're thinking if this is the place where the agency sends the agents to recuperate, we're undercover agents investigating the place where they send agents to recuperate.
Exactly. That's what he thinks.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Undercover
possible.
boss.
Exactly.
Now, the people that we do see walking about, they definitely have a very aristocratic, wealthy, vibe to them.
Some do. Like a lot of people a lot of people you see mostly are on the beach.
Okay.
That you kind of, again, you didn't spend a lot of time looking at. But they are, yeah, some look like maybe some various professions. But it's a little hard to tell you just because everyone is like relaxed and dressed up, and
Right.
it's like such a,
Yeah, you got the pineapple shirts, and everyone's got the sandals on. They got the linens out. The linens are out.
Looking around, do I see any areas that seem like are off limits to guests, but I see guards going through? Anyone else?
It depends if you want to take some time. I mean, right, like you don't see anything active right now.
Okay.
Too much.
I do want to look around for that at one point.
Okay, generally. Looking. All right. So you still want to head towards?
Yeah, we'll head to the dining and then the grotto, and still concentrating on locate creature or whatever.
Yeah.
But before we walk away, sorry to derail. Could I just I'm gonna break open the detect magic smelling salts around this pavilion that has no door, or this gazebo that has no door.
Okay. How close do you have to be?
I have to be Scooby Doo boop 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 bop. I guess just 30 feet, like detect magic.
Okay, so they're right there. Yeah, you get a large sense of divination magic, like an aura of divination within 10 feet of the building.
Okay.
Smells like divination. Assuming it's cinnamon sugar.
All right. I mean, I'll tell my friends. But I'm ready to move on.
Okay. In that case, as you proceed, tall stone pillars divide a large tiled plaza featuring a mosaic of a seaside sunrise. Between them, guests sit at small round tables, shoveling food into their mouths or refilling their trays from a nearby buffet before immediately beginning to eat again. Servers quickly move through the space, appearing and disappearing at random.
Disappearing in what way?
You see them walking, and then they're not walking anymore. They're gone. And then they
Literally
appear walking
disappear.
again. Yeah.
Okay.
Are there a lot of people around us?
Yeah, I mean, a good amount of guests.
Is there an area I can go to nearby where there's not a lot of people? Or like I wouldn't be seen. I want to make a duplicate of myself, but I don't want to be seen because I don't want to walk into there.
It's very public here. But we
Alright,
can. I mean, theoretically, there have to be a bathroom somewhere.
I was gonna say, is there porta potties
So
around?
I'm sure there's a porta potty. So I mean, like, we could safely say, sure, that you're able to find a place to relieve yourself that is private.
All right, I'm gonna make a duplicate that'll look just like someone I've already seen in passing, and so that way it looks like it has a badge and everything. Because if I just make it a duplicate of me, it won't look like it has a badge. And then yeah, I'll go back out and rejoin the group with the duplicate and force it to walk forward.
I'm gonna go to the table.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Do these people look like they're under like mind controlling effects at all?
The
Like the
servers.
people who are eating.
Okay.
Based on like when we went to the underwater like lair of the lady who had
Mm-hmm.
the parents of that little girl, like they had a very distinctive like we are being mind controlled air to them. Do these people kind of like exude that same air as they're like going about their stuff here?
No. The servers don't necessarily feel that way.
Would my smelling salts be active still if they're up for 10 minutes?
Yeah, you could definitely have that going. So you definitely get abjuration magic from the pillars.
Mm.
What is it? If you divulge this information, I look at you and what do you think they're trying to protect? Or maybe even do anything that could send people away? There's a lot that you can do with abjuration. Do you think it's part of why magic is funky here? maybe the reason you're not able to do magic how you want is because these aberration pillars are suppressing magic.
Mm-hmm.
While you're doing this, I think we'll get there in one second because I do want to make sure I get Holly here.
Mm-hmm.
So as you said on the table, server comes and goes, "Okay, interest you in the buffet, miss? We'd love to get you in line. Anything else you need to know? Can get you water, drink, and it kind of gives you a few plates. You can have 2 plates to start. Then just let me know if you need any more."
How healthy is your buffet?
Oh, absolutely the best.
Do you have salads?
Yes,
Minced garlic?
yes. I mean, you can see for yourself now if you want to get in line and get some food.
Fair enough. You can start me off with chilled cucumber in a mint infused water. Make sure you infuse it in cold water for at least half an hour before you bring it to me.
Oh, I see.
But sure, I'll check out your buffet.
All right. As they write something down, and you see that they kind of walk away towards a pillar and vanish.
When I go to this buffet, do I see the guy, the agent?
He is. I would say he was at the beach, but I mean, easy enough he can be here. As far as that's concerned, if there's an interaction you'd like to do. But yeah, he kind of is coming up and just relaxing a little bit.
How long have you been here?
Oh, about a week.
Well, I just got here.
Excellent. Yes, I saw you arrive. Do an investigation of the shoreline, I guess.
Mostly.
The food's really good here, though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying at the same resort?
I'm not sure what lodgings you have, but most of the bungalows in here are open. They assign you at dusk there and all that.
You said you were having trouble leaving?
Oh, I mean, yeah, they just said there's no boats at the island, so everyone's brought here privately. So they had to give word, and they said it'd be a few days to get somebody here, and they just keep waiting, and they keep saying they put the word out, and supposedly a transport has been dispatched for me.
That sounds worrying.
I guess. Just bored. You know, can only eat so much of the food, and it's a little too good for me, but
Why did you come here?
oh, I was had a kind of looks at you and realized they don't know you, you know, and they're like just rough. Had could say really hard days at work, so boss sent me here to relax a little bit, kind of paid vacation type of thing for a job well done.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sure it'll turn out fine.
Very good. And about this time, as you're getting up, you two have got in line. He starts to grab a little bit of grapes and stuff.
Ooh, the potato wedges are not roasted.
All right.
Oh yeah, one more thing. You seem to know the people I was traveling with?
Yes. Well, no, actually. I just thought they were people I knew.
Oh. I was just a little worried. Well, I only met them on the trip over.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I thought like they looked. I was just been here so long. I think every new arrival I must know.
Okay. Well, enjoy your meal. You're welcome to join me at the table.
Oh, sure. So are you filling your plate or?
She fills it with a couple of things, but she has some notes for the staff.
Okay, very good. He'll join you at the table and begin talking. And after a little bit, they kind of come and go. We've had the server comes. Miss, this is I checked, and this has been infused quite some time. We keep it fresh and churning.
Wonderful.
How's the food?
Mostly okay. I would prefer some cooked options. For instance, the wedges. There's not enough seasoning there. I didn't see any paprika or garlic powder. There was some salt and pepper, though.
Oh,
That was
I'll make
nice.
sure it's brought over. Very cool. And then, because you're given like all these things, he kind of gives like this little thing. And have you eaten the food?
I've tried it.
I'm the DM. I'm asking you if you ate the food.
Yes, she has
Okay.
tried it.
Okay, cool. So it kind of sees that there's bites. It's like, okay. So it's not to your liking. I will try to get these spices you speak of. Right now, there's a go right on through. As that's going on, anything else?
Yeah, sorry, I was a little confused about the pillar scene. Instead of making the duplicate I made into a regular person, I just made it look like a server with their color badge.
Yes.
Cool. Can I
Okay.
send it towards the pillar to, try to figure out what's going on with that?
Absolutely. So you send them over there. As you they walk in, they kind of walk right into the pillar.
Damn, I need the actual badge.
And then you like as they walk in, they like enter into it.
Oh, okay.
And you see a staff member walking towards the pillar, and they kind of go, "Oh!" And you see him like pulling your duplicate out of there. And they look at you. What? Something wrong with your pin? Is it-
Must be functioning.
The duplicate can respond like that.
Yeah, they're fully audible. They're full duplicates of myself.
Um,
They don't have my stats, so if I'm
So they go to grab the pin. Do they feel like fleshy or is it metal?
I've always been a little confused about that because it says it says it's identical, but it never classified whether or not it's still what it feels like.
Yeah, it wouldn't make equipment. So they go, what is this? They start to get very upset because they're like, what is happening? Because this is like a weird material, it's illusionary, and they're like, what is happening?
And no, it simulates clothing and equipment.
So it simulates it. Okay, cool. Thank you. So it takes it and is like, looks at it. Gosh darn it. All right. Go talk to Bon. And they point away, kind of the direction you guys came, and get yourself going. You can't help anybody with a malfunctioning pen.
Yes, right away. I have begun looking for Vaughn.
Okay. Starts walking away. So that's good for now. Anything else?
As it's walking away, it'll just pull over a different waiter asking if they know where Vaughn is, because obviously it doesn't know what Vaughn looks like, and that wasn't a very direct thing.
Okay. They go, what? Do you know anything? Go to the pavilion. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'll give you a look.
It's gonna kind of try. Yeah, it's gonna try to look fake trip to look like it's just like nervous and like first day jitters.
You got it. And you just made them look like somebody random,
Yeah, basically.
like kind of like just kind of approximated an appearance.
Yeah, I just approximated a random appearance based on a bunch of people I saw. I just took a bunch of features and made a person.
All right. As that's going on, what else would we like to see go on?
Is the dining area like next to the water and stuff?
So you can sort of see, you can see on the map to give you an idea of what you'll look into. It like overlooks the beach.
Okay. So the dining area is like that, the northern bit there
Yeah.
from where the beach is. Okay. I think this is going to probably be like living up to the Sep's role, and he's going to be like checking out like the nature around like the dining area and like whether or not it looks like it's been affected by ethereal influences.
Absolutely. Give me an Arcana check.
$13.
Okay. So the only effect you can see about like kind of the area here is just that it's everything is so controlled, like you can tell that the breeze is meant to be at a precise pace. Between I think a variance, the plants themselves are modified to have a certain growth structure and to not grow beyond a certain height. Like you kind of feel like that keeps them healthy, but they don't grow. Everything's very Ethereum engineered.
Almost as if this whole place is engineered to be climate controlled.
Mm-hmm. Very much. As you're doing that, and to a few of you, as you're sort of around, servers will come up to you, go, please make sure you eat. You're, as far as we're concerned, we know you're investigating, but you are guests here, and they will make sure you get plates and all those types of things.
To one of the servers, I think Cora would try kind of just like when they're close by, sort of like an offhanded comment, like hoping that to be able to see the server's reaction. She's gonna say something like oh, this the dust here is dreadful. If only they had chads at this resort. And she's wondering if the term chads is recognizable by the servers.
Gotcha. One kind of looks. Excuse me, a chat. What is that?
Oh, you haven't heard?
I've not. Because if it's something that is luxurious, I'm sure this elite staff would want to know someone's requesting such a thing. What is a Chad?
Oh, don't worry about it if you guys haven't heard. What a disappointment. And she'll kind of just try and brush them off. Did I believe them?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, okay. Bad. 8.
Hard to know.
Okay. If you don't already know, you're not worth my time.
Yes.
I'd also just like to, examine the food, because when they mentioned that they grow their own food, like produce here, it makes me wonder if there's like something like Ethereum is affecting the food at all.
So you go up to the food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you kind of take a plate, you start to put stuff on there. And
Yeah, stuff that I would think that they would like the fresh, like if there's like, like baby carrots and stuff. I don't know.
yeah, take some of that.
Yeah.
You can make an Arcana check.
Sure. Oh. 23.
Examining. There's enough, and you've heard of devices like this, like things that can help preserve food to keep it fresh. I think they've spent some time in there. You see sort of like this slight changes of Ethereum refrigeration and preservation. But as far as like any type of kind of effect, as far as magical effect, doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay. So like regular, like high tech stuff.
Yeah.
That I would expect. Okay, cool. That's it for me.
Yeah, anything else? Okay. Is Deanna do anything specific, or?
Here I'm just trying to keep my senses out for okay creature, and also just I think that everyone that has observed something currently is something I would have done. So I don't think I have anything extra to add.
Gotcha. So one thing, Holly Vale, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
8.
Okay. So, you are hungrier than you've ever been on your life. And are compelled to eat. At least you're just super hungry, like you feel weak, basically. So I ask you, do you begin to eat?
Have I seen the waiter?
I mean, there's a buffet.
Not yet.
But yeah, you can see the waiter. They've
I've flagged out the waiter.
Sure. Yes, miss.
Where is my food?
It's buffet, miss. You go get your food.
No, I want roasted wedges.
Okay.
With seasoning. And I want them right now, or I'm going to get very angry.
Fine, miss. Yeah, I'll get you a starter plate, but then you will have to take care of yourself, ma'am. They are right there. The restaurants are around the buffet table. As they go and they grab it and they bring it and give you a full plate of the food you requested.
Okay, so I'll eat these.
Okay. And you grow more and more hungry.
But we're in the dining area where Holly is.
I mean, you all were around here, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
should get more, and there's a point where, I mean, at some point, like, see, you're eating, I'm assuming, with some type of passion.
Guys,
It
is
must be really good.
Holly okay?
I'm
I would
sorry,
only
nothing.
be concerned if they started eating meat or something, or I don't know, white toast.
I think money might just bring out the worst in Holly.
No, but it also looks kind of like she's ready to kill somebody over food.
No, I don't know. I mean, why don't we just ask her how she's feeling? I'd go over there and I'd be like, "Oh, so how are these, Holly?" And I go over to try one of the roasted, like reach out to try one of the roasted potato wedges.
I take them and I just throw them on the floor.
Oh, what?
These are not any good. Where is the waiter?
What was wrong with them?
They're not warm enough.
How warm do you want them?
Satisfyingly warm. These are not satisfying.
Okay,
Maybe they need to bring me some fruit.
sure. I'll go get you some fruit, and I'll grab a plate and put some fruits on it, and I'll do like a little fruit tower, make it all cute, and I'll come over and bring it to Holly.
Okay, I'll try these.
Holly, is this some kind of bit? You're being really rude.
Excuse me?
Are you trying to play up that like you're not a secret agent and you're, one of the ritzy people who come here to holiday?
I'm so sorry. I am very hungry right now, and you are really getting on my last nerve.
Whoa, huh. It's all right. It's just, if you're hungry, just eat more. I mean, don't need to put the hanger on.
Yeah, well, I don't need the judgment.
I was just
All right.
asking.
What, just because I'm hungry, a person can't eat?
How
No, this
hungry
is
are you?
hangry. You're not you when you're hangry.
You've been grilling all of the staff since we got here, asking them how they prepare their food, what seasoning they use.
My hand goes to my gun.
Holly,
Doctor?
relax.
Does anybody else in the dining area also seem to be eating with a gusto?
I mean, everyone's eating. Yeah, everyone's eating a lot of food. Though, and I'd say like there's definitely some looks as she goes through her gun, and like there's a fair amount of suspicion that's being drawn up by the scene.
Well, why don't you try some of this, and I'll like go out in my pack and take out some I guess it's in the style of like Southwestern trail mix. Try some of these. These are filling. And then they have great seasoning on them.
Okay.
I'll hand them
So
a
I'll take
handful.
those. I'll try those.
I'm assuming you like everything. I mean, you're definitely hungry, so food just is going to taste good.
Hmm.
But you are
I
still
need a
hungry.
steak. Where's the waiter?
A steak? I thought you didn't eat meat.
I don't.
Oh, I definitely glance at Deus and Cora at a very worried expression.
Yeah, me too.
I can cry about the animals tomorrow. I just need to eat, okay? So I will go shoot the animal myself.
Okay. We don't need to go shoot the animal. We'll get you some food. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the food, and actually, let me see here. I'm going to do something else if I can. Actually, no, I don't want to do that right now. Fuck. I'm just gonna take a look at it and like see if there's like little, I don't know, like Ethereum shards in it or something that's weird. Something I would have noticed or looked at.
What are you looking at? Sorry.
The food, examining the food.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Sure. Roll 1d20. Okay, it's not bad. 19.
I think looking at it, you don't see any Ethereum or anything in there.
Mm.
Did you see like it looks like kind of seasoning on it,
Mhm.
but I think upon a close inspection, you just haven't seen it before.
Mm. I'm gonna sniff it, and I'm gonna like. Is there animals in the wildlife? Or jeez, is there wildlife in the forest nearby?
I mean, not like that you could see right now necessarily,
Oh,
but
okay. I guess like what I wanted to do is like throw some of the food out like slyly like into the forest and see if like anything like scurries and like runs to like get it.
okay, trying to go through. Yeah, I would say there's probably like some birds that come down and begin to eat it. And you take some time and watch it kind of fly. I think as you do it, Steph goes, "Don't feed the animals." And they go, "Dang it!" And they kind of whistle, and one of the guards comes and lures a rifle and shoots the bird.
Oh my!
Sorry, we can't let it tell the others, and the guests would be absolutely hazarded by them. Just as a thing, we don't need them.
I was hazarded by what you just did.
Oh, apologies, miss. As they kind of take it up.
Holly, you were just asking for a steak, and Cora's gonna like lower her goggles down, and she's gonna try and like go through the motions of doing like a physical exam on Holly. Like she'll take her little screwdriver and like put a little light in your eyes and check your pupils and check if you're sweating and if your respiration rate is normal. And I'm gonna cast Identify on Holly.
She doesn't appear to be under a magical effect.
Nom, 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 nom.
Well, I need to still make these rounds. I haven't felt like I've been on both sides of the island, and we need to get a ping on this person. Hi, Ollie, would you come with me if we bring you a to-go box of steak and feed you trail mix on the way? We can eat trail mix on the trail. It's perfect.
We'll take some alcohol.
All right. I'll like go to a bar and get like a dumb hollow out pineapple with like an umbrella and a loop straw and some liquor inside. And I'll give it to Holly. The steak or whatever, I'll start cutting it up.
Cutting up her steak.
And I'm like, all right, and I put it to like in a plate, and I have a fork, and and then I guess like we start walking. So I was like, we really need to only have about 30 minutes, and I'm like while she's sipping on her drink, I'm like putting my fork, on the plate and then feeding it to her between sips. and then giving her like a handful of trail mix in between, so I'm like, so I can like look around.
Okay, giving her all this food as you're kind of walking away. Okay, so while this is happening, back to Aiden's copy as they go to the pavilion, and then next to them, seemingly out of nowhere, Bon is there. Let's go. What do you need?
Sir, my badge just stopped working.
Badge just stopped working. I got it. Okay. Who are you?
Estefan.
Estefan, you don't work here. Why do you have... It kind of looks... This is not, nor ever has been, a badge.
Well, it has my violent tendency.
Pistols.
It's gonna punch him in the face, or at least attempt
Oh
to.
my god!
Oh my God.
They still have my violent tendencies.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Oh,
And I don't look like a Jello person right now because I've had alter or disguise self on myself the whole time, so it's
Correct.
a good chance
Yep.
it'll get tracked.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't go like... Yeah, it definitely doesn't see you as a person who came on here. Sees you as someone entirely different. Perfect.
I got to roll for that, and it's
Yeah, do make your attack.
It missed.
What did you get?
A 7.
A 7. Okay. Yeah, it raises up the notebook. Oh my! And takes their book and smacks your copy across the face. Ah! Root! And I'll roll for them here. See what they get. Ah, come on. It'll be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And so that is 6 bludgeoning and 7 force damage.
They just explode. Melt.
Jesus.
I thought they turn into the like the corpse.
No, they turn it. Yeah, they do actually. Never mind. It just falls over.
Brute.
All right, then I guess no one's really watching, so you don't see what happens next.
Well, I know it's dead.
You know it's dead, but I'm saying as far as the scene, as far as
Oh yeah, no, the scene we don't get to know
there is
anything
no
else. I just look at
due
it
way
like that
for
didn't
anyone to
work.
gain knowledge of the scene.
No.
All right. So is the group of you now leaving the food area?
Yeah, I mean, I would have been pulling Holly on our trail walk and going around, hitting the loop as we can, so I can feel like my locate creature has hit every corner, and then to the grotto, I believe.
Okay, so going to that loop. Very good.
Would any of us have seen Holly talking to the other agent whose name F Gunt?
Oh yeah, because all of you are in the area. It was real easily to see everything. Okay, that it. I didn't know if there was something else.
I'm like thinking, but I don't think I would be. Well, I guess yeah. Do we think? I don't think anybody else eating at the food area is eating like Holly is eating. They just look like they're eating normal. What if this is on purpose? I mean, is Holly's food the only food that has that?
From what you
seasoning on
can
it?
tell, like everyone's eating pretty fervently.
Okay, never mind. Everyone's eating really fervently, and it must be how they're seasoning the food.
Like very enthusiastically.
Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
so no extra thoughts percolating.
Okay. I would say. Okay, so very good. Then, as we are walking down the trail and Holly's chowing down on steak, we'll take a break. Alrighty. We'll get back here. All right. So my understanding is you just wanted to loop around, not take the side paths.
I think so, right? We were gonna loop around and head to the grove.
Sounds good. Mm. So we say about this time, the food that you brought is running out of Holly.
Yeah. I'll give her the rest of my bag of trail mix. And I'm like, fuck. And, but then, yeah. Do we complete the loop at this time?
We're coming to the grotto.
Grotto now? Okay. And the locate creature hasn't popped off for Oda, right?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
I could have a clone just kind of try to like, she can eat it.
All right. So your servants just keep giving Holly food. It's like, here you go, here you go, here you go. She's just eating all types of things, apparently. I'm assuming, Holly, you're just taking what's given to you?
Yeah, they are the worst enablers.
In that case, a rocky outcropping rises above the island's verdant vegetation. A pair of elegant Ethereum-powered lanterns tastefully illuminate an arched tunnel that burrows into the rock, leading to a cavernous space within.
So they're 100% down there, right?
It's possible.
I bet we
I
can't
just-
get a special badge.
I don't feel their presence, but that doesn't mean they couldn't be far below. Yeah, do we see people walk into
Yeah.
here?
People come.
And what kind of badge do they have?
Many have guest badges.
Oh, so then we'll go down.
I want to keep my eye on someone with a different badge than us to see if at any point they disappear.
Okay.
Like it looks like they go somewhere else.
Sounds good. As you come in, pastel colors light the gold-flecked marble walls of a large artificial cavern, shifting color every few seconds. In the cavern center, a pair of guests sit in a large bubbling hot spring while spa attendants serve them drinks from a large carved stone bar. And as you enter, a blood-curdling scream echoes from a passageway in the back corner of the grotto. But no one pauses or reacts.
I'll look at my fellow coworker and be like, "What the fuck was that? Shall we go check it out?"
Yes. Yes, we should.
Well, guess we'll head that way.
Okay. You recognize the two individuals as Diff and Sum, who are in the place. As you look from here, there's a dark passageway in the back corner of the room, and there's a sign in front of it that reads Spa Treatment Room.
Are the employees still in this area too?
You don't see employees right here.
When did we stop seeing them?
Well, I mean, they're around, right? So just down here. Um, as you head towards the treatment room, two attendants immediately kind of come and intercept. They go, sirs, please, there's no coming here. You have no appointment.
Did you hear a scream just a moment ago?
Scream? Oh, I encourage you. Sometimes people hallucinate about such things. It's the creepy atmosphere, I think. But if you will enjoy the spa, that usually handles it pretty well. It's usually a state of stress when you come here. It makes your mind think crazy things.
So you think we're all crazy because I heard it as well.
You all look very stressed to me. Maybe you can enjoy the spa.
You look a little too lackadaisical for me.
How do we get appointments? You said it was appointment based. I'm sorry, don't listen to my friend.
Certainly. Maybe in 2 days.
How about this? We're inspectors. We'd be neglecting our job if you couldn't at least let us take the look at the place just to ease our minds.
Give me a deception check. Advantage because you're using your fake identity.
Wow, I got a 1 and a 2.
Agent, you get my fortune point. Roll again. Add a D10.
$17.
Nice.
Of course, we do not wish to interfere with anything like that. Certainly. And they bring you here and open up the first treatment room. And as they do, you hear this blood-curdling scream again.
Do they look like they heard it?
No, they don't seem to react.
So when you say treatments, what are these treatments exactly?
It is, like I said, by appointment. We do not administer them in the treatment rooms. They're administered from other staff. Not sure the preciseness of it.
Right.
But are we
So
talking
does
like-
everybody get different kinds of treatments? Like somebody requires a deep tissue massage, others require, I don't know, lava sand baths.
I know it is personalized. It's personalized indeed. You'd have to, that's all I can really tell you. Did you need to see the other room?
What we need to see is a sample of your products and how you dispose of your waste in the facility.
As well as the rundown of the rest of the facility, of course.
I see. Oh, here's. I can open up the second room, and there's a bunch of different massage oils here. You can see.
Can I look at the massage oils?
You can see them, yeah. What do you want to do?
Can I? I mean, I think I'm like toting around this professional air we got, so I'm just gonna do it like I'm allowed to do it. I'm gonna crack open a smelling salt. and sniff the oils.
Okay. You're smelling something, you kind of sniff around. Yeah. There's kind of regular ones, but there's quite a few that turn up a magical aura.
Do I think it's what type of magic?
There's a few. There's illusion. There's let's see. It could be abjuration,
Okay.
conjuration.
Ooh. I put them down and I look to my friends and I intimate to them, don't touch the oils.
Very loud. Another scream echoes.
Do we have any? Are we able to observe any of these sessions?
The private eyes. My guy, we can. I would think not. They usually not very clothed. I imagine if you wish, we could see if a session could be conducted on one of you. Then one of you could agree the others might watch, I suppose.
I'm willing to be a test dummy if needed, but I feel like there's another way we can go about it. As I look at Deus, and I'm like, I take out like a coin of mine and I flip it, and I'm just like, oh, heads again.
So if I'm trying to visualize this. If we're in this room, is like the room where the screaming is coming, like behind the guy, like he's in between us.
It's coming from the room. Like it might be next to your ear. It could be below. It's as if the air itself screams.
Oh.
Oh. What? Why not? There, I could always use a massage. Tails. As I flick my tail.
Okay. Are you flipping a coin or?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Dianadare was just trying to suggest you put Eden somewhere.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was suggesting.
I wasn't getting that at all. Then I will backtrack. I will ask more about different types of services they could possibly have. Like I'm going off the reservation here, and asking, and behind my back, I will kind of subtly slip Eden off my finger.
Gotcha. There. And there's someone taking the massage then?
I guess I'll be the test dummy.
All right now. A loud chime sounds, and this humongous half-orc enters the room. Ready for massage? Yes, Tyson, he would like one. Tyson, give you a good massage.
I'm sure Tyson will. Just leave my ears intact, please. And I guess I'll get ready. And if any of you want to observe, you can. But just let me get undressed in private, please. And we've hit the full loop now that we're back to the grotto, right?
Yeah, you went through the circuit and go off the paths.
That's what. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So I'm like, I feel a little bit more secure, at least that with locate creature, we just weren't in the place. Maybe we can go off the unbeaten path or whatever, but that'll be for another day. I'll
So
get
we're in the
into
little
my.
cave
ahead.
thing at the bottom.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I interrupted you. Jalen.
No, you're fine. So I'll go into a room. I'll get completely undressed, but before I do, I'm going to actually cast on myself protection from good and evil, just in case.
Okay.
So what's Cora's passive perception?
11.
Okay, so I have put my hands into your bag looking for any food items. Is there anything in there?
Food items. Let's see. I mean, I have rations.
That'll work.
I also have jellyfish stingers, if that counts as a food item.
Possibly. I don't know.
Because obviously the ration starts.
But yeah, I'm
They're
just eating
yours.
rations. I'm just sitting on the floor eating rations.
All right. As you leave the room, you do see Vivan kind of just looking at all of you. Go. She says, as things begin, is everything going well?
Yeah, we're really liking your facilities. I have to ask, every once in a while, are you hearing a yell? I mean, they're saying it's from the stress, which I believe, because, the job at SEPS can be a whirlwind.
I'm sorry, no. I've not heard the scream. As a scream echoes. Ah!
Do a lot of the folks who come through the spa say they hear the scream?
I've never heard it.
And you haven't heard other people report it?
No. I mean, I guess you are the first. I will write this down. She takes a notebook. Screams. Treatment rooms 1 and 2. Is anyone in there with Deanna there?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tyson begins pummeling Downhair's back. Goes, brain spell special. And you watch him go through 10 minutes, applying some oils, a little oil of slipperiness on there to things going. But at the end of the 10 minutes, Deanna dear, you have suffered 20 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
During the time while that was going on too, can I steal some of the potions that I know are magical because of Cora?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
And the way I'm doing it is because I'm in a disguise self. I still have like my abilities, use my tendrils. I'll just kind of like go out of the illusion and just like pull them into the illusion. Sleight of hand. I'm gonna use my fortune point on that. I have another. Wow, I got the exact same number, but I get to add something to it.
Yeah, you
20.
D10. Yeah.
Nice. They're 20. So you take it, and then this loud chime goes off in the room after you take it. And it looks, what did you take?
I was just like move it to my hand, like behind myself, and just like show it up. I was just looking at seeing if it had ingredients. I was just checking it out.
Put it back.
Okay.
I touch the supplies. No one else. Other side of the room.
I'll move.
Now back to your special. God,
I'm gonna be looking through Eden's eye, like vision, as like Eden kind of searches for the screaming whilst pretending to like take notes. When the alarm goes off specifically, I go back and I'm writing like specifically A+ security measures.
While you're with Eden, I'd like to check your bag for food items.
I definitely think I'm going to be failing that because I'm not paying attention to it whatsoever. So
So what do you have in there for them?
I have plenty of rations for you.
All right, I grabbed some of those. I've just left Cora's like the wrappers and all that all over the floor, and I've just moved on.
Just keeps eating. Amazing.
Haven't even zipped up your bag.
Would I still be with Vivon?
Yeah, Ivan's with all you. Ivan looks down and goes, remember, the buffet is all you can eat.
You know, while we were walking through the grounds, we actually passed this beautiful, I don't even know what to call it, a gazebo of some kind, or like some sort of structure, but I couldn't figure out a way to get in. It had like these amazing murals on the outside.
Oh, certainly. That is the staff pavilion.
Oh, wow.
It's if you ever need any help, just simply approach, and either myself or Bon will be there to assist you.
I noticed you guys kind of hopping around, like you, the servers, providing food seemingly out of thin air.
Of course, it's not thin air, but we are very high-tech Ethereum. We disguise much of it behind things. So, most people in this thing like this is themed. We don't want people to see the magic behind, but there is a good amount of ether tech and magic tech going this. Myself and Bon, we are able to go many places in the island using these things.
It's fascinating stuff. I mean, I'm just an amateur myself, but I really have a hobby with, ether tech and magitech and that kind of thing. So, a great place you got.
Thank you. It is very good. I think I'll observe and help you with the rest of your investigation, though. Seems as the chime goes off, I might upset the staff, but I will be observing from here on out.
Lovely. That's so kind. Real hands-on experience. Nice. Great.
All right. And anything else? All right. Then the 10 minutes end, and you have your 20 bludgeoning Indiana Dare. And they go, might we interest you in the spa? You can go into those hot springs, sir, to even out.
Did I find anything with Eden looking around?
Okay, so Eden was looking around. Eden kind of saw the potion, sees them hitting very hard as about 3 or 4 screams that were coming within. Because you were looking through Eden's eyes probably a little bit. Give me an Arcana check.
I am using a fortune point on that.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay, so this is gonna be higher. I'm at a D12 now.
Ew.
Oh my god, it's a 12. I got 34.
Woohoo!
34. Oh, so given the time and studying and trying to push your knowledge through, there is a rippling in the air, almost like heat does to your eyes. And the disturbance and pattern is unique. And you remember from your books and studies that it's an evidence of a breaking through between planar walls. Specifically, 34, this would be caused by a demiplane that would be in the same general space. And so you'd surmise the screams are coming from there.
So similarly to whatever they use to go through like the pillars to disappear, it's almost like how they say there's all those underground passages underneath Disney World. It's like that, but with demiplane.
Could think of it that way, maybe.
Okay. And did Jello at any point share like the fact that like the badges were necessary to go through the pillars and stuff?
Oh yeah, he would have. I thought
Okay,
everyone
then.
knew that.
I will add that into my assumptions.
All right. Anything? What's next here?
I mean, I guess just to examine and see what is affecting the spa. He'll go in the spa and sit and observe.
Oh, so you get into the hot springs there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right.
Holly is also hearing the screams, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, everyone here's heard the screams. All right. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that. I got a little ahead of myself. As you get in here, you relax and allow to seep into your pores here. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. Jalen, for Deandre, I need a con save, please.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. 25.
25. Okay. So you spend some time there and breathe. Dim and Summer there too, as they just smile at you and talk about how relaxing it is. And you feel fairly relaxed afterwards.
I feel like most of the people that we seen when we got back to the massage area are still here.
Yeah.
Is anyone's skin looking raisiny, pruny?
Well, they were old women to begin with, so. But yeah, they do. Looks like they've been here quite a
They've
while.
been here for a while.
Doing.
Who are Dim and Sum? I thought I remember them, but I think I'm confusing them from another campaign.
You're probably thinking of Minimax.
Yeah, I think so.
Dim and Sum were the two married druids who were
The bees?
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
He'll get up, grab his towel, go dry off, and then change into his attire.
Okay.
Well, I feel mighty relaxed. I did feel quite sleepy there for a little bit, but I got a second wind. But I will say, Tyson will beat the shit out of you, though I feel quite loose, so I can't complain.
Cora's picking up all of her ration wrappers off the floor, and she's like, "We have got to do something about this."
Is she still eating? She hasn't stopped since we got on the table.
Yeah, now she's stealing.
I truly am starting to think something's wrong with her.
Out.
Ollie, there's another bathroom, or there's another buffet over here, and I head to the bathroom. Just come in here, and I guess within the privacy, I wanted to see if lesser restoration would cure her from any affliction or disease that this might stem from.
Sorry, what was that?
So it's like deceiving Holly, like, oh, there's another buffet over here, and like pushing her into a bathroom and then casting lesser restoration on her to see if where this stemming from is any affliction or disease I can cure with that.
Okay. Does it do poison?
I think so. Yes, blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned.
Okay. So you put that. Holly, you're really full.
Are you okay?
I just run to the restroom.
We're already there, so I'm guessing you just run and start. I hear
In the
you start
restroom?
going up. Yep. Yeah, because I pushed her into the bathroom, saying it was a buffet, and I guess it's just a upchuck buffet. I'll go in there and hold. I guess I'll hold her hair.
Aw.
And grab a little cloth from my here. I figured something was wrong. You were acting a bit strange for a little bit, but I thought maybe you just were taking in the new calming scenery.
Is Holly answering?
I didn't catch that.
I was just I thought that something was wrong with you for a little bit, but I thought maybe you were just soaking in and enjoying the scenery in the new resort life.
What? No.
You threatened to go out and hunt an animal to have
I
steak.
ate steak.
You did indeed. I fed it to you too.
No. Why
Well-
would you do that to me?
Because it's what you wanted. And
I didn't want it.
you couldn't convince me otherwise. You threatened Cora with your gun at some point.
Oh. Listen, I don't know what happened.
I think we should stick to the rations we brought.
If there's
Right.
any left.
Sorry.
It's okay, Holly. It's just we were all concerned. Yeah. Though I would say the massage was very nice. I got beat the shit out of, but I feel loose. I think we need to find a way to get some of these badges, the ones that allow access to everything. Maybe we should talk.
Confirming that Deanna Dare and Holly are in the bathroom at this time.
We're
correct?
still in the bathroom, yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm like holding their hair, like still talking about
Yeah,
this.
Dave was just finishing up and it was like, yeah, definitely. Oh, you were there.
Yep, still in the bathroom, and well, I'll leave you to some privacy. Yeah, just I had to do this to be sure.
Yeah.
Here you go, and I'll just hand over the handkerchief and wash my hands and head out of the bathroom. I don't think she's hungry anymore. I think she had been poisoned.
So good to see you out of your massage, Deanna Dare. This is a great time to tell you that Vivan is going to be joining us for the rest of our time. And with us the whole time is what they said. They were going to stay with us watching, just to keep us company.
I look over to Vivan. Little spoon or big spoon?
Of course, I will not be with you at night, but I just wanted to make sure you have everything you need. So if there's any other facilities you wish to tour or relax, certainly you are guests as well as your inspectors, as we've said before.
Well, maybe you'll change your mind by the end of it. I am feeling loose after all.
At your leisure, then.
Oh, so where should we head next? You guys want to check out the beach further? We didn't get to spend too much time there.
Definitely.
That sounds nice. Perhaps I could add to my seashell collection.
Yes, definitely.
Working for SEPS takes us to so many different places. I started forming one.
I prefer the sea glass. It is very pretty. Vivan, is there a place we could rent some chairs or towels and such for laying out on the beach?
Oh, all of that is right on the beach.
Oh,
Proceed on out and find yourselves there.
lovely. I guess you won't mind putting sunscreen on me. If you're going to be here, we might as well make you work.
I have things I will be attending to here and there, but I will be close by. No, don't you worry.
I'm trying to make this as difficult for Vivan as possible. Just walking over, and I guess we'll go to the beach, observe. Mostly, I guess what I will be looking at while at the beach is, I'll suggest to Cora maybe any trace of Ethereum in the beach, because that's their expertise. While I will probably just be looking off in the distance, looking for those monsters and those such that are just seemingly so scary that the security is worried about.
So, the silver sand of Brianspell Beach sparkles in the sunlight. Staffers are checking on the guests who are relaxing on beach chairs and turn so that its back is to the ocean. In the water, a metal mesh fence encloses a swimming area, atop which is fixed a sign proclaiming dangerous waters. Stay within fencing.
I'd like to do two things.
Mhm.
One, I'd like to take a look at that fence, and I'm just wondering, is there something special about it that makes it safe, or is it just like a mesh fence in the water?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Sure. 19.
19. You look and carefully looking at it. It seems just that it's metal. It doesn't seem to be enchanted or anything.
Okay.
But as you kind of look beyond and out in the water, it's like the water flickers for a moment, revealing the momentary image of a dock and several large tentacles. Then the scene returns to its tranquil state. That's fine.
Some Brindlewood Bay nonsense. Thing number 2 I was curious about is, do we see any other familiar faces? Because now we've run into people we know twice, and that's weird.
Oh, I see. I'm sort of looking around. You see someone you recognize sleeping here. A tiefling, Agent Redeye. They seem to be sleeping in a beach chair.
Okay. Guys,
Yes.
Red Eye is sleeping in that chair.
I take the cucumber off of my left eye and I look over. Yeah, he looks like he's relaxing. Maybe we should take a load off too, you know?
Deus!
Deus is like Ramrod straight, attempting to relax, but he is not relaxed. Is our friend still lingering in our relaxed state?
You look and Vivon does seem to be there. Then you see her kind of pop up out of nowhere. And just sort of checking in on things. But she's a ways back. There's a big sense of her letting you all relax. Like, she's not in your business, but she's keeping an eye on you. That's why she's not like saying the entire time, but she's popping in quite frequently.
There's also some sort of illusion or something going on in the water. I didn't get a good glimpse, but I think what we're seeing is not what's there.
As you're there, it happens again. And then, shoo.
Did you see that?
Yeah. I'm beginning to get the feeling that there's whatever like how they're going back and forth between those between the pillars popping out of nowhere. It all has to do with planar magic, as if they're going into a different demi-plane or something like that. And
as you see some staff members as you're talking, people are helping people swim. They're saying, "Come and relax on a chair." I was going, "Let's go on a race down the beach." There's a historically accurate sandcastle contest. There's a folding towel battle.
And I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of people we've encountered happen to be here.
You want to come fold towels? Come on. We're doing a good competition.
Oh no, I'm just enjoying taking up this glorious weather on my fur.
And then I'll leave you to relax. Sorry.
Great exaggerated stretch.
Just looked like you were restless.
Yawn.
Yeah, you're kinda...
Cora, I'm afraid.
Me too. And I don't know. Is this like a cover so that they can do bad stuff? Or is the bad stuff here and they're actually just trying to be nice and help people relax?
This is the bad place, Cora. The bad
I have a
place.
plan. It may not be perfect, but okay. I can polymorph someone into a bird, and I can send in a clone to go and try to steal one of the higher ups' badges and throw it on a roof. Even if they die, they might be able to get it onto a roof. As a bird, you can take it and fly over the island and see if you can get a bird's eye view of anything.
Yeah, but did you also see
Oh.
them shoot that bird?
Use the roof as cover.
I can make the bird invisible.
Actually, I forgot, Gianadar. Give me a D20 for the
Oh,
spell you cast.
Yeah. I can definitely do that. I rolled a 19.
Go ahead, continue.
I can become the bird.
This honestly isn't the worst idea, except they're already sus of us if Yvonne is following us. So maybe we do this tomorrow after we relax a little more.
Personally, I think the more relaxed we get here, the worse off we're gonna be. But I'm also a violent psychopath, so relaxed isn't my top emotion.
Well, now that I think about it, I think what we're looking for is truly right in front of us. This wonderful atmosphere, the subduing nature of relaxation, all the people that seem to be working with sips in the past seem to all be somewhat subdued here. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but I mean, who cares, right? And I just put the cucumber right back in my eye. And I'm relaxing.
I'm gonna go talk to somebody.
Well, come on. It's how often do you get to sit and relax at a beach? So many beautiful people here. Women, men, anxious cats.
The spa did something to him.
All right.
Just feeling a little loose, that's all.
There's tons of beach staff doing all types of the activities I already mentioned. So anything like that would work out. What would you like to do, huh? Someone will immediately approach you as if you're not laying down. They go, let's race.
Race.
Yeah, down the beach. Let's go.
Where are you
Come on,
going?
Let's go right there. We'll go there. We'll touch the tree over there, and then we'll run back. See how you can keep up.
That's okay. You
No?
go ahead. I'll catch up.
Okay. Someone goes,
I'm
oh. Why don't you come to the sandcastles with us? Come, let's do the sandcastles.
Sandcastles?
Yeah. Which are
Well, I never
historically
made one.
accurate things. Oh, that's okay. You're learning. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Awesome. We're doing a replica of the Carliane clock towers.
What?
The Carliane clock tower.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You never seen the clock tower?
No.
There's this pause. Who is this woman? Oh, okay. There's definitely these looks like.
You know what? I'll take a load off.
And they go, oh well. I think so. They're like, then we can go full towels.
Hotels.
We're gonna fold towels?
Yeah, a towel folding battle.
Sounds fun.
Excellent.
Well, I'll go over to Red Eye and get up, and I was gonna do the sandcastle clock tower, but then they moved the folding towels. I was like, that sounds like work. So I'll go over to Red Eye and. How long have you been here?
He's sleeping.
Oh, I poke him.
Ah! What
Hey,
the-
bud.
Oh, hey,
Good to
You
see you
are-
here.
relaxing too.
Well, I was here working for the Coastal Environmental Protection Services, as I wink, but then I couldn't help but take a load off and relax a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have
Yeah.
you been?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Been relaxing here for a little bit.
I see that.
Um,
How long have you been here?
a week or two.
Is a week or two like? Is 2 weeks like the last time we saw him, or has it been more?
Well, it's been a little more because there's a lot of time between those. Those
Okay. That's odd. We saw someone else we knew who's been there for that long. Are you having trouble getting off the island?
I've been able just to relax. As long as I'm allowed to be here, I am going to enjoy it.
It's well deserved, but I did find something weird.
Hmm.
And I hope, since we have saved your life once, you can trust me to be fully transparent. One of our co-workers was poisoned by the food here. Made them
Eat it for a while. It's all good.
It made them gluttonous until I was able to get rid of their hunger.
I mean, it's very good. I end up you eat there a little bit, you end up staying all day. So I only eat there at night.
Yeah, I probably would not eat anything from there at all. Maybe forage for yourself.
So
if
you
can.
seriously? Okay.
I just want you to be on the lookout. We were told that this place has one not wanting to be in earshot of any employees here, it's a secret prison. But we're starting to think that this resort of relaxation is the prison. You don't want to leave. Everything here is treating you quite well. Shit, even I was wanting to take a step back and not work, but then I'm realizing that maybe this is what they want us to do. Not care.
You do notice that they do have a white visitor pin, just as a note, and
Oh,
they look out. I don't. I remember seeing. It's interesting. I guess just be careful then, because people who don't do like everybody else around here. I mean, I assume they just are getting bored of the place, but they do go. They say a last minute portal or ship comes. No, I haven't seen a ship here. I don't worry too much about it. I mean, I wouldn't be sent here by my employer if it wasn't safe.
well, you say that, but you and the other person we've met here have all been people that aren't too keen on the darker aspects of our employers.
Just kind of nod. With that, back to Holly. They go, all right, so here's how you fold it. Get your towel out. Ready? You
Mhm.
ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. $22.
Okay. 22. Very good. You beat them. You did so good.
Well, I mean, yeah, I folded towels before.
So have I. But well, you're a champion. Sally, hey, pose another guest over. You guys will just keep going now. You both know how to do it. You're so good. Have fun.
Wait, am I a maid here now?
You want to take a race?
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're not wanting to do that. You can relax on a chair. We can go running.
Well, what are we
keep
playing
putting
for?
towels together.
What's the prize?
It's just to have fun and relax. Don't you want to relax and have fun?
Yeah, but I'd much rather have a prize.
Tell you what, if you can beat me in the race, you already beat me in the towel, so you have a little bit up. And the sand castle, I'll give you a prize.
Okay.
All right, race it, go! As they start running off, give me an athletics check.
A 5.
Okay. If you're taking the 5, they go up. Guess no prize for you.
Oh, I had a lot to eat earlier. That's okay. How about best 2 out of 3?
Give me a persuasion check.
Uh, 23.
Okay. All right. We'll do 2 more races then. Let's go.
Oh, I meant. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's
You
do
should beat
it.
about the best 2 out of those 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you do that. Okay. We'll go on to the sandcastle. All right. Now imagine the Carlying clock tower.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. And you can give me a history check.
Oh, crap. Let's see. I think I still got my stuff, though. Oh, there's an inspo in chat. How about that? Let's do it. Oh, no. I'm going to re-roll that with my my dice. Oh, come on. All right. So that's 14.
14.
After
Hey,
3 rolls.
You look, yours kind of falls over a little bit.
Actually, it was 15. I just
Was
realized.
15? Was it?
Yeah.
You win!
Jeez.
Do that to me. Yeah. Well, tell you what, now don't abuse this, but here you go, and they give you a blue pin.
Oh, nice. Thank you. So I take the blue pen.
And you've looked, this is a staff pin.
Oh, nice. Guess I am a maid. All right. I'm going to take that and head back to the group. Good news, everybody. I am now employed by the resort.
What? How?
I did a sandcastle and ran and folded towels.
Looking around, who else has blue pins?
So, like, all the waiters did, and all the staff here do. So what you've seen so far is the general staff seem to have blue, the guards have red, and then Bon and Vivon have had green.
I think I can use this to get into that secret area in the restaurant.
Yeah, we can only see what's going on with the food.
I am curious.
I'm
And, or
wondering.
if we want to do our plan to get a green pin, we can also just I can make a duplicate of whoever leaves the group, so one of us isn't missing.
Okay.
Cool. As I come back after talking to Red Eyes there and hearing and seeing Holly flash their little pin, do you think this is something you could replicate? The magics and whatnot with your tinkering?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I can just replicate the way it looks. I mean, I don't think I could copy the magic, do I?
I mean, given your expertise, I think it might be. I'm trying to think of your features for your class.
Because you have like Magitech like affinity, right?
I have infused with Ethereum, but it has like a set number of things it can do.
Okay, I would say you could probably replicate the pin with that, given like a little bit of time and if you be out of sight, so people don't see you doing this.
Okay, sure.
But I mean, so you'd have to figure out what you want to do there. But
Do we have a room here?
there's the bungalows that you could visit.
I guess we can wait till the night to get in and all that. Maybe we can earn some more through other means.
Yeah.
I- Oh,
I'm gonna go try to beat somebody at a sandcastle contest.
I think it would be a good idea if I tried to get into the employee lockers.
I mean, I think that's a great idea. Maybe you could even find some more there, but I'd have to make a uniform for you if you don't mind.
Oh, right.
Well, if you want to come to my room in about 30 minutes, I could have one done for you.
That'll work.
Holly, I just want you to be really careful. I mean, Deus and I have been seeing some stuff. I don't know how many discreet secret places there are here. I wonder if there's just one plane and it's bad.
Maybe, but if I can get in there, I can get us all uniforms, and then we'll look more discreet.
Yeah. I just want you to be careful.
You say that like I'm going to die or something.
You're right. I'm being dramatic. Okay, good plan. And, well, did we still want to try and steal a pin, Giolo?
I mean, if we want one of the green ones, I think our plan would work.
And I'm gonna go to my room and start making various outfits, like a waiter staff, like a wait staff one. I'll make like a like a concierge or like whatever staff one. And
Okay.
I'll just make-
I mean, if you want to start going, are you going? If you all want to explore the bungalows.
yeah, I guess we'll head there because, well, at least I will be because I for sure want to do that in the privacy of my room.
I'm gonna go try to win a pin, so Corey doesn't have to make as many.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna try to steal the green one.
All right, sounds good. So let me see here. All right. All right, so you're trying to go up to Vivon.
Well, kind of. I have a plan, and if Cora will help me, too.
Yeah.
Well, you want to divulge your plan to Cora, and
Yeah.
so Matt is prepared.
Basically, my plan is that I'm gonna explain to Clara. We can go into the bathroom, and I can make a duplicate of myself, like what I look like now, and a just random distressed person that looks kind of drunk. Have them just go and complain, grab the pin and accidentally throw it in just like a drunken stoop onto a roof. I'll polymorph myself into a crow, be on that roof. You'll make me invisible, and I'll just fly away. I'll still be there as that duplicate somewhere, so I won't just be gone. And then I can get a bird's eye view and see if I can see anything weird about the place.
I'm worried that them knowing we've taken the pin is going to cause problems with our plan.
I don't know how invisibility works. If I pick up a pin, does it become invisible?
If you put it like on your person, yes.
So I could just have it hid and they wouldn't know we have it, right?
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about them knowing it's gone. Because what if they like take the magic out of it or like deactivate it or something?
Fair enough. We could at least.
Sorry, one sec.
I'm guessing that he tells his plan before I leave to get, the waitress and stuff. So
Yes.
I know which ones to move.
I would want everyone to know this.
For sure.
That's we don't have to do it, but if you can replicate the blue ones, even just having it, don't you think you could possibly replicate it or reactivate it?
Yeah, I guess so. To be honest, I'd probably have to see it. I'm wondering if maybe we should leave one of our like dumb pins. I could like make it look green.
I was going to suggest that
Oh, that's
maybe
smart.
if we take one of our pins or take one of their pins, Cora, your quick hands, you can quickly put on that new pin on them without them noticing.
Yeah.
I have the same quick fingers that I need to do with my fine sewing skills that will also allow me to quickly put something on without being noticed.
Oh, that's way easier. That's if you want to risk going up to him. We could just prepare a duplicate to drop on the roof. Whatever you're comfortable doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to using quick fingers to surreptitiously place or remove something. I mean, I think with even both Cora and myself having that ability, that we could probably do this pretty easily.
Okay. And we think that because if they use it to get around, I mean, we won't have a whole lot of time before they realize it's not correct.
Right. Which and like I said, I am not opposed to Joe's idea of having one of his duplicates do it. Maybe even if you do it, maybe invisibly, Cora, and he takes it off with the duplicates, and then you put it on invisibly.
Mhm.
And using quick fingers, that could even be more so that at least they don't really know who took it, or who has it, because the duplicate would just go after a while. That's probably my suggestion, what I'm set on.
I like it. However, now I'm thinking that we should probably not do this until we know an area for sure that only they can get into. You don't want extra time for them to realize their badge is missing. Or we gave them a fake.
Okay. So a little more recon then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start on the outfits. Do you guys want to head to the bungalows for me to get an idea of where I'll be staying?
I'll come.
I thought you were going to the bungalows, Deonadare.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I am. But I just don't know if you guys know where I'm particularly staying at. So
Oh yeah,
I can
I'm
have-
down for all of us to go.
Yeah. I can help you with the costume. I also have expertise in disguise kit.
yeah, I'll just make them better and quicker.
Okay. So the whole group's headed to the bungalows?
Yeah, currently, yeah.
Okay. As you begin heading in that direction, you start to go through the eating area, and Ath kind of goes, "Oh," and bumps into you, Deonadare, and just kind of goes, "Oh, hope the inspection's going okay, officer."
So far, so good. There's a few other things, but I think we're just going to maybe go off the trails a little bit, even though we know it's not advised. Those are where the odder things like to hide.
Right.
I know you said that he bumped into him, and because Deus is paranoid, does Deus see if he bumped into him and took anything off of Deonadare's person?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna use that other inspo that's in chat. $19.
Okay. As he talks to him, what you will pick up on is they kind of grab Deonadare's hand, and you see a blue pin being slid into it.
Woohoo!
They still having a hard time sending me home, along with a few people.
Yes.
I have noticed when people leave without boat, it's right after they've been upgraded to the Sovereign Suite.
Does that give you what type of badge does that give you?
They don't give you a badge; they just escort people in.
Hmm.
They say you've been upgraded, a gold badge.
Cool. Did you know that this is the original agent that we met, right?
Mhm.
Just want to make sure. Did you know that the Sovereign General is trying to open a portal to the Hells in the Fertile, fiendish portal lands?
I didn't know that.
That is what we found before we came here.
And people disappear on the Sovereign Suite. Maybe. Be careful.
You do the same and stay away from the buffet.
Oh, so sorry. And
Oh, well, have a good time, patron. Enjoy your stay.
Patron.
And I'll slip the given badge into my pocket. And what do we notice, I guess, about this bungalow area?
yeah. As you come up to it, a long winding tiled path extends off of a cliff ahead of you, On each side of the path, a small, warmly lit bungalow floats on the air, connected to the main path via floating cobblestones. And the one building at the very end of the path is larger than the rest. And you see that the cobblestones illuminate as you enter, seemingly guiding you to the one that is yours. And as you go to come, there's a little bit of flash, and Vivan is there. He goes, "Oh, hello. Sir, I just received word. Given your inspection and everything, I wanted to upgrade you to the Sovereign Suite."
Oh, that's very kind of you, but think I'm okay with my current accommodations. I haven't even been able to enjoy this bungalow, but maybe tomorrow. Is all of my friends able to stay there?
Yes, everyone. We can take you there now.
Well, I kind of wanted to have some alone time in my bungalow, if you understand. I got a pretty date later, and I don't know if they know.
So each
Well,
bungalow, you kind of get each bungalow is for the bungalow is for one bungalow for your whole party.
Oh, okay.
There are several rooms in it.
Fair. Well, what do you say, crew? Do you want to be upgraded?
What are some of the amenities that come with the Sovereign Suite?
Oh, it's a little extra attention. It's all the way at the end of there. It is you get private housekeeping, and it's a once in a lifetime experience, really.
Let's do it.
A once in a lifetime experience, guys.
Yeah, I bet you it's to die for. Sure.
You don't have to, y'all. You can, given what your character was just told, it's up to
Right.
you, Deanna. There, you can.
Yeah, for me, it's one of those things that I'm like, maybe, as I said, maybe tomorrow we would like to dine and stay like one of the regulars for now.
Yeah, if we didn't inspect one of the regular bungalows, we wouldn't be doing our jobs well.
I see. Well, fine. Tomorrow then, we will escort you.
First thing.
If the offer still stands, we would be happy. But as my friend and coworker stated, it's best we cover all of our bases first. What if you have palmetto bugs in there? That would be a disgrace.
Certainly. Well, I'll leave you to relax then. Have a pleasant evening.
You too.
You as
Remember, you can be Little Spoon anytime.
I feel like we're in a video game and we just walked up to the big boss's lair and we talked to the NPC at the front, realized we weren't ready, and now we're running away.
Guys, we should go. The Sovereign Suite.
Yes. As I escort everyone into the bungalow. That's fine and dandy. But my friend just told me here that those that typically go to the Sovereign Suites are never seen again.
Well, that just means that we're close.
You're right. But I
What
want
if-
to.
What if
What's a-
Oda is in the Sovereign Suite?
It could be. And that's why I just want to cover all our bases.
All
We
right.
could tonight go. I was given this, and I show the blue badge. If I make a few more waitress outfits, we should be able to roam around kind of freely.
Do I think if I spend the rest of the evening, I could study these employee badges and hotwire our badges, the rest of our badges, to do the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you walk up, so the bungalows float above the rocky shore, 50 feet. So when you look down and you walk these floating cobblestones, with a little bit of distance between each one, and you can easily do it, but they're very solid. And now, and then as you get to there, they kind of fall away. As you go back to want to walk, they rise up again.
So cool.
But other than that, you're just in this 50-foot off the ground floating bungalow, and there's a room for each of you. It's well appointed. Here, and there's a sitting room and washroom, and it's very tastefully decorated and very, very comfortable. Okay, so using your stuff, I think just give me an Arcana check there, Dr. Quara, as you want to spend your time changing everyone's pins to kind of behave like staff pins.
If I have like talents that have to do, I have a technophile talent. Would I be able to add that to this?
Yes.
Or okay, great. Okay. Dirty 30. Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, 30. And as you spend your time here, with the 30, without changing any of the information like room assignment or anything, you're able to get them looking at the staff pins. And it's really actually fairly simple. It's just an ethereal frequency. And you're like, okay. The big thing is to avoiding damaging any of the other frequencies it's putting out. And that's kind of the biggest challenge. So you precisely get it so that it still registers of every frequency except that would designate you between guest and staff.
Okay.
Nice. And she was able to do that to all of ours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, to everyone who didn't, I think already have a pin was the idea.
Right,
Even
right,
three
right.
of them. Yeah.
Right, cool.
It's not everybody. It's like you got a pin, Holly got a pin.
Right, because I don't have to have it technically on for it to work, right? I can like keep it in my pocket and still
Correct.
have access. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, it will work. Shall we explore tonight then in our new sous chef attire?
I think that'd be best. Hopefully they're less busy at night.
I was going to disguise myself as someone I saw in the day shift.
I still have the hat of disguised self if someone wants to use it.
I can cast it regularly on myself, so.
I can also cast it regularly on myself.
Holly, do you have a way to disguise yourself?
No.
Yeah, I can do it with either my kit, to do it with that, and as well as disguise myself magically, and then everyone can have a wait staff thing, especially if GLO helps. So just cut the time in half.
Deus, can you disguise yourself?
Let me check. Did I take that spell today? I don't think I did.
Like I said, we could use the kit on you as well. Change your fur
No,
up
I
or
did.
something.
I did take it.
Oh, there you go. You should be a half-orc waiter. Name Bison.
All right. So you're coming out of here trying to be disguised, and are we helping Holly with disguise or no?
Maybe Holly could take the hat.
Okay, giving the hat to Holly.
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay. So is everyone disguised as staff and like waiters then?
Yep.
Are we concerned about us being missing?
Oh, we could be sleeping. If someone asks, we could say that patron Diana there surely can have a romp.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But I will say specifically before leaving, I am going to truss up my bed to look like somebody is in it.
I'm gonna leave a double of what did look like in there.
Nice.
In this time that we're getting ready, Cora, I think, just wants to kind of just do like a once over of the place. In a previous mission, we saw like scrying cameras and stuff. Like, do I get the sense that there's like security here?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, 13.
13. You don't see anything that looks like you're being observed.
Okay, cool.
Also, real quick, before we leave the bungalow, Diana, dear, you have 2 badges, right? A regular one and a
Blue one, yes.
Want to give your regular one to the duplicate? That way, if they're suspicious about the fact that he doesn't have a real badge, he has a real badge. While we're disguised like this, you only need your other badge.
Yeah. Sure, that's fine. I'll
If
keep
not,
it
it's
on
okay.
them, and
It's just an idea. in
then
case-
I'll just put the badge on myself. Yeah, that's totally cool.
I just want to cover the bases.
Oh yeah, I get it. I think our first thing would be go to the dining. And I know that, I don't know if he's going to go there since I told him against it. But if we do see the agent there, maybe ask him if he needs anything and act like we're going to get what they need and follow some of the waitress to whatever dimension or secret spot they're going into.
Just to kind of see where they're going, like the pillars.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So are y'all going kind of the same pillar? Oh, sorry. So actually going out here, what you do notice is that there is a guard now just outside of the bungalows.
Okay.
So if you wanted to sneak, we need a stealth, but I don't know if you want to do anything before then.
No, I guess I think I disguised myself as like a long-haired blonde man, and I'm fixing my hair, combing it, oh, that was such a good time.
Okay, I see. So you're acting like there was a fun time inside.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Like I said, Dion there, we could have a good romp, right? He was flirting with all the wait staff to see,
And that's why the 5 of us are exiting together.
Yes.
Lovely.
I love it. Give me a group deception check.
Oh
right.
boy.
I'm excited. I think I actually have a deception thing here.
21.
Yes, innuendo. Oh no, that's secretly do something else.
I have a -2 in deception, but I rolled a 19.
Yeah, All right.
Nat 20.
Nice. For what total?
26.
I got a 19 as well.
Yeah, because remember, nat 20s don't count on skill check.
I know, but that sounds cool.
It does.
It was 17.
Kind of like Dirty 30.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
does.
way to not be a Dirty 30,
No,
but it's so
but it
fun to
sounds
say.
awesome. You're right. I do like to say it.
There's a lot of embarrassed coughing as we all exit.
Yeah.
One of us is limping.
They go, oh my.
Oh my!
And they look at you, they go, good job keeping people relaxed.
Yeah, you want to go up there? It's a good time. I would let them sleep though. Maybe in the morning.
All right. You convince. I like it. So then you're able to up on here. So as you come in the pillar, you see a illusion appear in the air. It says the brine spell staff rules for daybreak delicacies. Memorize and adhere to the following, or you will end up with our guests on the far shore. Wear your staff pin at all times. You will not be allowed into staff areas without it. Taper use of the maw in the evenings, so that guests have time to sleep instead of searching for food. If a guest becomes difficult, notify a senior staffer wearing a red brine spell staffing pin. We are the finest resort in all of Dolus. We're here to keep visitors calm and satisfied.
So this is identifying the guards as senior staffers.
Yes.
Okay.
The tiles beneath you glow red, forming a disc. And then you begin to descend down to a large style stockroom. Appears to be 40 by 60 foot. A stone chamber. Servers travel between the lit discs and a table filled with food and supplies, which is steadily being resupplied by small portals that appear above, dropping food. What would you like to do?
Oh. I guess I would like to fall. There's just one single room here, right?
One big
Okay.
room.
Just want to make sure there's no doors or anything leading anywhere else. Do I see what these portals are being powered by?
There doesn't seem to be. They seem to open as needed.
Interesting.
Those with Arcana might deduce there could be the power source wherever they're coming from.
I will do
Here.
so. $27.
Yeah. Given what you've observed before, the color, the thinness, the energy signature have that same demi-plane feel. And it seems the same as you saw before. The idea that there could be a whole other area that is stacked on top of this area in a planar sense.
Do you let us know about this feeling, Deus?
I do.
Do you
Planar
think
shenanigans.
you could send your familiar in there and we'll act like we're gathering food?
I could certainly try.
I'll grab some platters and hand them out and
Okay. So I will need everyone can choose, and then your DC will be lowered because of your disguises. But I do need a stealth or a deception check to not be obviously people who don't belong.
Yeah. Yep. I will do that, and I'm gonna hone into, I guess, lean into one of my abilities or talents, which is called Trustworthy Advisor. Where I'm able to do checks to convince humanoids to pursue an activity. And what I'm going to ask is like other staff that don't, maybe look new or a little disheveled. This person wants this at table 4. This person wants this at table 6 type deal.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. So everyone can give me that check. And we'll start with Jello.
I got a 21.
21. Robin.
18.
Sorry, I mean Dr. Cora. And Deanna Dare.
24.
Deus.
14.
And then Holly.
13.
13. Well, there's more successes than the fails. As Cora, you just got it. As you are, people might just assume that you're training these two who don't seem to know what they're doing. Looking through. But you're able to make it up to the food table where the portals open here or there. And some fresh roasted potato skins with paprika come down.
And I think Deus might try to send their familiar through one of the portals.
Yes, I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me to do.
I'm scared. I'm just.
Go ahead, Eden, into the portal. I don't think I'd be able to see what happens on the other side.
Can you go through portal? Is it on the same plane?
It's just a familiar.
Portals, you can communicate if they're on different planes. There's just certain spells that they need to be on the same plane.
Familiars, yeah, that's what I was curious.
Is it? It's part of the paragraph that says that if your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate telepathically.
Additionally, as an action, you
Yeah.
can see through his eyes. Any special senses. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regards to your own senses. You can't have more than one familiar at once.
Okay.
So I don't know if the within 100 feet applies to.
Your familiar must be within 100. That's
So I'll say this, because the portals are opening, it'll kind of work. Just given the way things are passing through.
okay.
Because there's constantly them being open and food falling out in this room. You push it through. And you see a large room filled with chefs silently working an assembly line of cooking stations. An overbearing middle-aged woman barks orders at the sullen chefs. She occasionally aims a handheld device into the air, creating another shimmering portal for the chefs to pass their finished dishes through. A guard sits nearby, watching the operation with disinterest.
Do the chefs look like they're being held here under duress?
Give me an insight check.
You know what? I'm gonna use another fortune point. Well, oh wow! Thank God. That's a 17.
Okay. All of them look rather exhausted and beaten down. Bags under their eyes. And it's these bags and this weariness that almost makes you miss the wearied appearance of Natalie Trace preparing food.
So it is a prison.
As you're watching a cook exit, like there's a little bit of a fire as they burn a meal, and this middle-aged woman comes in and go, "What is your problem? This is trash. Is it the type of people that we try to have? You are nothing. You don't deserve this job. You don't deserve this position," and keeps going off of them. As you see, they begin shaking. Their bone, their skin becomes weary. They go to their knees. They begin coughing. Blood comes from their eyes. As long as she keeps yelling at them. And then just as about when they're passing out, she stops. They breathe, throw up a little bit. Do better next time. Or maybe I won't stop. Yes, chef!
Talk about Hell's Kitchen.
Are we fighting Gordon Ramsay today?
I'm gonna kind of turn my attention more towards the chef. Does she look not human in the sense, or humanoid in the sense of does this person seem like they are a fiend, or
They look human. She goes, "My goodness. This is just ridiculous. I cannot believe that any of this is happening. You must do better. Have some wine." "I don't want the wine." "Are you sure?" "Then don't mess up again," says the middle-aged woman. "Yes, chef." Anything else you'd like your familiar to do? I imagine too, this is like a little thing you see much. You might look very suspicious if you all are hanging out here.
yeah.
Names.
I'm gonna be like, Aiden, abort.
So you think you'd come through the portal, drop on a little thing of food.
Yeah, he hides underneath, I don't know. I'm gonna imagine Eden hides underneath some steamed king crab or something.
Yeah, there's some cordon bleu that comes out. They're like, "Oh yes."
I must not tell lies.
Just say I must not tell lies.
Yes.
I know. I was also thinking about a bridge.
All right. And to get the scene of seeing this other side here, a few suspicions confirmed. We'll go ahead and end for today. We'll come back to the next thing that you all would like to do. Anyone watching, thank you so much. See you next